back to Let's Talk World, and we are back from George Elias interview earlier. Thank you so much for tuning in to all of my followers out there. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube and on our site socialmediashows.com. And like what I said earlier, and what I keep on saying, this is the show to feature your story, your passion, and your business products and services. So if you have like products, you have dresses, I need some new dresses, makeups, or if you do services like anything, any type of services, this is your show. So come on by and we're gonna talk about your passion. And today, I am so excited to actually introduce to you my next guest. He is a very she is a phenomenal woman who is a Bay Area native. She sang in the cabaret clubs in San Francisco.
Back in the day.
She is also a recording artist who has recorded several dance music albums. She is now living here in Vegas. This woman has performed at several venues, including a lot of hotels, big hotels here in Vegas: Silverton, Samstown, the Suncoast, the Summit, Copper Room, Tivoli Village. Oh, those are not hotels, but those are actually venues here in Vegas. MGM Grand, Caesars, and also has been a guest and co-host for the local internet TV show Anthem Alive.
Yes.
Wow. And she also sang the national anthem on different occasions, non-profit and fundraising charity events, and on the Las Vegas Mass Choir.
Las Vegas Mass Choir.
Yes, and national anthem at Las Vegas Aviators
Oh,
baseball
that was for
team.
the Las Vegas baseball team.
Yeah.
1 year ago. It was in July before the pandemic. I mean, shut
Yes.
everything down.
Yes, I think I seen that on Facebook.
Yeah. Probably it played a million.
And also you were on the French Legion of Honor for honoring the WW2 veterans inductees.
When every year there's a organization that honors veterans, and then I've done the national anthem.
Amazing.
So some of the men are like in their 90s and they're in wheelchairs, and they have pictures of all of their life, and they were, some were in France and all over the world.
Wow,
So, I
you've
was
been
honored
doing
to-
a lot, but well,
Not lately because of the pandemic.
I
Everything
know.
kinda
Well, yeah,
slowed.
this is actually our rest time.
Yeah,
but
we're
before,
resting.
yeah, but guys, I would like you to help me welcome my fabulous guest today, Miss Dana Daye.
I know everyone says Dane.
I know. I was gonna say that.
We call ourselves the double D's.
Double
Dana
Ds?
and Dania.
Oh my God, we should have Dania. Hi, Dania.
Hi,
Shout out to
Dania.
you, darling.
Thanks, sister.
Thank you so much for gracing my show, Dana,
You're
and finally to
welcome.
meet you.
I know.
It was amazing voice. By the way, not all, but I seen you sing and
Oh,
perform
thank
from
you.
far away, and it was so phenomenal. And I wanna see you performing in person in the future. Actually, when we finally open up Vegas, it's
I know.
coming,
Hurry
guys.
up, come on.
Yeah,
Go
I know.
away, virus. We've had enough
Yes,
of you.
we don't need viruses
And
here
the
in
fires,
Vegas.
we're done. We're done.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yeah. So how you doing? I love your top, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Those look like stars.
They are. It's a
Oh, my.
It's a very starry top, and it's.
And because you're a star.
I didn't think of that, but yeah, that's a
Yes,
good
you
point.
are a big star.
Well, thank
If
you.
you see our trophies, they are star because everybody who actually
Oh, right.
we have 16 shows here, and they are all stars.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you shoot many shows in this studio?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
16 shows a week.
Oh, 16. Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually tomorrow you said you're going to be on Ninon.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been on her show a couple times, and
We stream it. We stream it here at social
that's
media
right.
shows.
Yes, and we're friends. We go out and do things. So she's a good friend.
She's
of mine.
she's a very good person, and
Yeah.
I love her. See
I
you.
love her. We went to some estate sales this weekend, and then we went out to the Tuscany on Saturday.
Did you
night.
tell her that you're gonna
Yeah.
be on my show?
I don't know. I think I might have mentioned
She's
it.
been in the show.
Oh yeah, and you're on the show tomorrow with her, right?
Yes.
So-
I have a surprise for her. So
Oh, okay.
yes, but anyways, guys, so you've been here in Vegas since when?
I moved here in 2009. I moved here to buy a house. I sold cosmetics for many years. So
You do?
I
I
haven't
need some of
been
those
lately.
cosmetics.
No, yours looks good.
Oh,
but
thank you.
I worked at Neiman Marcus Union Square in San Francisco, and I was with a line called Joe Malone. It's a fragrance and body products line. I was able to transfer here in 2009, and I bought my house, so that's what brought me here. So I started out, but way before I came here, I was singing in the Bay Area. So I was actually even a singing waitress at Max's Opera Cafe. If you're from the Bay Area, you would be familiar with that. And I did some recording in the late 1980s, and I recorded several dance albums. But then I started a family, so I was still singing with at Max's Opera Cafe and different events like weddings and stuff. But I got divorced. So I was just raising my daughters, so I started singing again when I moved here. Like I did it, later. It's like I'm not going to give up on the singing, so I started again, and I've had pretty good success, in the last couple years.
Amazing. So what inspires you to sing?
I love music to begin with. Music is very healing for the soul. Music, if you hear music, a song, it can flash back to in your life to, you'll say, oh, I remember, or you might remember when you were a little girl, or just, your wedding, or different things. So music, what inspires me, I love music. I have to sing. Music is just in me. It makes me feel good. It's healing for me. So it's my passion. And
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure that all those people who's listening to it's actually healing them as well.
Yes. It's a way to relax. It's if you're feeling down, like during the shelter in place, I was sitting, because I live alone now, and I have a cat, so that's my company. I would sing to her. No, I'm kidding. But I would just play music and sing for hours, with my setup at home, and I just need it.
That's amazing. What age did you started singing?
Well, this will sound crazy, but this is true. My mother said when I was a little baby in my crib, because my mother sang in the high school assembly. She sang with Johnny Mathis.
Oh my
She
God.
would be 85, but she died at 62, very young. She had brain cancer. But she was a singer, and my grandmother, her mother, played the piano by ear. So my mother didn't continue singing. She got married I think they were 20 or 21, but they say, so I inherited that, is what I believe, from my mother and grandmother. So I think my mother went out and my grandmother was babysitting, and my grandmother said, they would sing to me, like Mary Had a Little Lamb, and then, or whatever song, and my grandmother said, I think she's singing back to me. And my mother said, yeah, I think I heard that too. So that was the story. Before I could walk or crawl or anything, I was humming back to them. So I have a very strong ear for music. I could hear sharp and flat very strongly. I used to play the guitar. I could probably still play. I have to pick up lessons again, but I used to do shows when I was a little girl. They would put me in. I'd sing and play for big groups of people, but I can tune the guitar just by going bang, 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 bang. I can hear. Music is just a part of me.
Wow.
I can't draw. I can't, I will do stick
passion.
people. I can't dance. I'm an embarrassing dancer, but I have
Me too.
You too? Oh,
I'm a Filipino who cannot dance.
Okay.
They can't believe it, actually. People were like, oh, you're a Filipina. You can dance. I said, all right, we'll try. And they're like, oops, never mind, sit down.
Maybe we'll try it later. Right?
Yeah, we'll try it later.
We'll try it again later.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so you live in
Las Vegas.
No, you're from
I'm
San
from the Bay
Francisco,
Area.
from the Bay Area.
So you're Filipino. Are you familiar with Daly City?
No.
Oh, there's a very strong, large Filipino community in the Bay Area in Daly City.
Yeah?
Yes. My parents both were born in San Francisco. Then they had the three kids.
Uh-huh.
We grew up in the Bay Area, moved to the peninsula. So I lived in San Mateo, Burlingame, San Bruno when I was growing up, which is the city of the airport in the Bay Area. But we didn't live at the airport. We were like up in the hills somewhere. But so, and then, yeah, I have two daughters, and they both went to San Mateo High School. One's married, the other one she should be married. She lives with her boyfriend, but they didn't have someone with legally say, I now pronounce you man and wife, but they're together for 10 years.
Amazing, yeah. Well, you
And
know what? Paper is always a paper. If you love each other, you can stay forever.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's not
Yeah.
because you see how many people are getting divorced now.
Oh, my
But
God.
anyways, so being a musician, especially here in Las Vegas, though we
Yes.
don't have anything going on right now. Uh, do you think that I heard a lot? They were saying that music will die down because of this pandemic.
I've
They're
heard that
killing,
too.
yeah, they're killing the music industry, the entertainment business of the world.
Yeah.
They're trying, it's dying down.
Yeah.
What do you think? How, as a musician, how would we come back up from this,
That's a good,
big?
you have good questions, by the way. I have to tell you, I was listening to you. I don't know. I just know that, I'm like the late comer. Like, I was like just getting my thing going, and how would we come back? There
As a
are,
musician,
yeah, there
entertain-
are like a handful of people that perform regularly, but there's so many that are not performing. I think slowly they'll do private parties. Some of the kind of high profile people, I'm friends with a couple of people that said they don't advertise it, but they've been doing private events. You can do, I was part of the Las Vegas Mass Choir, and in case you have not heard of them, they're kind of more like a gospel choir is kind of how they started, but they're the choir that when the music awards are in town, and like maybe I think they sang behind Stevie Wonder was one of the people, so they'll have the choir come out
Yeah, it's just like a backup kind
like
of thing.
that.
Yeah,
But then we
wow.
also, which is really hard now because we aren't doing anything. We were even doing conventions. So say, we did Amway, their 60th anniversary. So they had a huge choreographed musical number to start it off, or sometimes that sort of thing. No one's doing anything.
Yeah,
we're all
I
just
heard
sitting
that.
back.
Yeah, I have a lot of musician friends that actually move out from town.
Already?
Yeah, they move out. I don't know if you heard about the Funk Jam, AJ Johnson.
I know who he is. With
Yeah,
the long
he
dreadlocks.
he moved back, and I am kind of devastated because
He
I
left? Where did he go?
He's from Alabama, so well, I'm not gonna say anything more about his private life, but
Okay.
yeah, he's coming back. Yeah, he's coming back for sure,
Yeah.
because he's
Come
very
back,
strong.
AJ. Come
Yeah,
on,
AJ,
we're
come
waiting
on.
for you.
Yeah, he's supposedly on on my 2-year anniversary. But
Oh.
anyways, we're talking about musicians who had working so much here in Las Vegas to make this Las Vegas actually. Without
Yeah.
these musicians,
Well,
what is Las Vegas?
But exactly. They have, the places that people are now back singing, the Italian American Club, the Tuscany.
The
there's
Tuscan is
The
that's good.
Chianti.
How about the Tropicana?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're not.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But there are little restaurants, but then the governor doesn't want to have ticketed music, so it has to be the ambient
Okay.
music, ambience music,
Music,
like kind of background music.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
But-
I hope we're gonna get through this pretty soon, and I hope that we're gonna open up pretty soon because CDC just actually lifted the restrictions for airborne. So I don't know really why we are still wearing masks because it's not airborne anymore.
Oh, when did that? I didn't even hear
Yeah, I
about
think
that.
2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Go
okay.
on the website. It says that it's no longer airborne.
Oh.
So I don't know why we're still wearing this mask. Governor
It's hard to
Sisolak.
breathe when you
Yeah,
have a mask on.
exactly. Exactly. I cough more with the mask on than when I don't. So I don't know. I'm calling Governor Sisolak. We should be uplifting this mask already because
Yeah.
it's not airborne anyway. So why not?
I
We
don't
let's go
know.
back to life.
Right? Let us go back to life already.
Yeah,
I know.
but anyways, so are you? So you're not working. You're not singing at all right now.
Before the this took place, I was making my 100% income from singing. So I sang with the choir a lot. We even did political thing. We did everything. We sang behind Tom Steyer when he was trying to become a Democratic candidate, and then I also sing with the very last uh, choir type thing that I did was with Michelle Johnson, the Desert Angels. So I did a convention with her. I think it was at MGM. And was it MGM? I don't remember now, but it was the last, and then that was in March, and then cut off.
Oh.
So
Well, we want it back. Vegas
Yeah.
strong. We want
well,
it
I
back.
did also senior like 55 and up communities,
Uh-huh.
not where the people are can't leave, but where people just choose to live there and they have happy hours. Actually, I was doing a couple of those recently, but one community, when things got bad again, they cut everything, and the other one, they call me when they need me. But so I'm sad. I miss singing, and
You should have sang on my party.
I know.
Why they? Why
You had a
Dana?
party? I didn't
yeah.
know about it.
Oh, she never invited you.
Who? Okay.
Yeah, behind the scene. We're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
talk about
get
it.
her.
Yeah, let's get her. But anyways, so what is your genre of music?
Oh my God. So, well, when I was growing up, I thought that I was Barbara Streisand. I used to think
Oh,
I
I
was
love it.
Memory. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love her song.
Oh yeah, so I did, but I sing everything except for opera and rap.
Oh yeah.
So I like, and I have a lower voice, so I do Carpenters, and I was a Patsy Cline sound-alike, and God, like I do everything. I can do from Motown to country.
Soul
Just
music.
yeah, I mean, I'll go on YouTube and I'll think, oh, like the group Bread, for example.
Yes, yes.
I found the diary underneath the tree.
I love that
I
song when
do
I
all-
was young.
yeah, I know,
Oh
right?
my God,
You're
yeah.
too young to know that, to
No,
remember that.
my mom actually loved to do all those music.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So
So
I
just-
heard it and I'm like, oh, I love that song.
Yeah, and like that, and I mean, I literally could sing any type of music, from Celine Dion to,
Ooh.
but I have to keep it low. I don't have the high range anymore. I had a thyroid surgery, and
Oh.
and it literally took my high notes, so I have to be very selective. But I'll do like "Ain't No Sunshine When He's Gone." I'll just do things that are lower, and I love to sing everything.
Amazing. I love it. I
Male,
love it.
female, anything.
You are so passionate of what you do.
I love
and
to sing.
once we open up, where they can find you?
You mean singing?
Yeah, no, yes, your
Well,
your website
I mean,
or
oh. Okay. Well, I'm Dana Daye on Facebook, DanaDaye, and I'm basically on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I don't remember my Instagram name. Can you believe it? I should look it up right now. And I had a website. I don't have it currently, but I'm going to build a new one. One thing I'm going to put out there is I would like to start a duo, so I want to look for a male singer. If anyone's interested, look for me, Dana Daye, on Facebook. You can private message me a messenger. But I'm looking for someone to, like, while we're having the downtime,
Mm-hmm.
to put something together so that
Yes,
we can
this is the
do.
time to put together,
Yeah.
put something together, so that when
Putting
we
it
open up,
together.
I actually did get improved during this pandemic. I got everything improved with my
Yeah.
business because
Oh, good.
before the pandemic, I am go 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 go. Never had any chance for anything else.
Yeah.
And now I grown since pandemic started.
So that's a good thing. Yeah. That's a very good. As long as you grew that way and not this way, right?
I know, right? Well, I am wanna grow that way. I grow a little bit this way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm skinnier before, but I still look fabulous.
Everyone has like the you do. You're fabulous. The pandemic 15. I actually lost 10.
Oh,
So, yeah, I
I
haven't-
gained 15.
Did you? No, you look tiny.
Yeah, I look tiny,
Well,
but
we
I
just met today, so
Yeah,
I didn't
I
know you before. I
know,
don't know.
I
You look
know, right?
tiny. I
Thank
don't know.
you.
You must have been like this, like a little
Yes,
stick.
yes, I'm stick before, but anyways, anyways, I love your energy. I
Thank
hope
you.
everything will come back up again here in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and I want to see you perform on that stage.
Yeah, I want to, like I said, I'm thinking of putting together a duo. We could do he will do his songs, I'll do my songs, and we'll do songs together.
That's amazing.
I think I see who's out there, and I'm noticing that a duo seems to almost be more. I don't want to see being single as a performer is boring, but a duo is interesting, and
Yes,
it's good.
chemistry,
like when you
the
do
chemistry.
parties. Yeah, it's like it's not just all the focus on one person. It's both of you, and
Yes.
and it's that's so. Yeah, I just thought of that this week. I thought, now what could I do? Now what do I need to do next after all this downtime? So because
Well,
things are changing, and the holidays are coming, and
Yeah, I know.
I do
It's around the
parties.
corner.
I even DJ. I not that I
You do.
well, I've done parties where I download music and I play it.
That's amazing.
The grandmother DJ person. No, I'm kidding.
We're temporarily while we are here at on downtime. You are welcome to join our Honeybees Women Empowerment Talk Show. So
Ooh.
it's kind of like The View. So we talk about topics and different scenario of women
Oh, I like
and
that.
different anything that we talk about as women. So it's every
Yeah.
Tuesday. Every Tuesday tomorrow at
Yeah.
4 p.m. we're gonna have a brand new episode of Honeybees Women
Good.
Empowerment Show. So you're welcome to come tomorrow at 4 again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How
we-
many people are on the panel?
Right now we have 3, but one is not gonna be there tomorrow. So you can be the
well,
third
I'm
person.
There. I'm
Yes.
the fill-in.
Yes, tomorrow. So anyways, thank you so much. Any last
Thank
words,
you.
last thoughts?
Thank you for having me on the show. I just want to
My
thank
pleasure.
you. I've heard of your show, and now I'm so happy I've finally been on the show. I think, I don't know how long it's going to take, but everyone just hold on, hang on. We have all these different riots and horrible things going on, and I think hopefully with time that will stop. I'm not, sorry, I don't mean to go on and on, but
No, you're good.
I'm not saying it's bad to riot, to hold peaceful rioting. I'm talking about the people that are like breaking things and burning things. I just hope all of that passes sooner than later, and the virus is behind us, and people can just get back on into life where we're just enjoying each day and being happy. And this has taught us a lot of things that
Yep,
we didn't think
definitely.
about, like
Yep.
who are your close real friends, and get closer to your family, and what really matters to us in life. So I've been doing a lot of that, like reflecting
Yes.
and trying to think about everything. And so anyway, was that answering your question?
Yes. No, that's perfect.
I can talk alone. I can sit in my car.
Oh, you should have your own show here at
I
social media.
should.
Yes, you should.
I should.
Yes, you should.
Okay, we'll talk about
We'll
that too.
Yes, but anyways, guys, yes, that's right. I agreed 100% with Dana. And this pandemic is supposedly not the negative way, but let's turn it all around into a positive
Exactly.
thing, like what had been done to me for this past 6 months of this pandemic. I become a better
Yeah.
person, and I start reaching out to everybody who I never been reached out to before. So, well, yeah, Let's Talk World is about featuring you. So, who's next? Are you next? Please come back again next week on Let's Talk World for another featured guest. Thank you and stay safe, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
We are now reaching our second year anniversary on our inspirational, educational, and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. For 2 years we have produced over 25 shows. And joined by passionate collaborators, individuals, and organizations. Social media shows network's 2-year anniversary. Thank you and God bless.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now. We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
Oh, there you go. Hey, welcome to Let's Talk World here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And as you guys all know, Let's Talk World is about featuring individuals who have stories, businesses out there that want to actually put out their products and services. And this is your show. This is your seat right here where my new guests are here today. But anyways, guys, we had a wonderful 2-year anniversary. Just actually we had a 2-year anniversary celebration party last September 18. We have over 50 people, and I would like to thank to all the people who joined us on that night, to all the performers, sponsors. Chanclas Cantina by Desert Inn is the one who catered the food, and also sound system is James Presley Productions. We also have the photographer Tom O'Connor, and so many more. Oh my God, I wish I have enough time to name them all. But if I didn't name you, you know my heart is with you all. And thank you so much for your continued support for social media shows. I hope you can hear me. I know you do because I see that grin right there. But anyways, guys, as you all know, I have different interesting people who are phenomenal on their work of art and on their industry and everything they do. And today, I just want to I'm so excited to actually introduce my next guest, who you can see it right now, right in front of you. This guy actually began filming in 2015. He strived to actually show his visual vision, to show you guys all the things in camera, in media. And he released his feature films, The Movie, in 2019, Constructing Scene in 2020, this year.
Yeah.
And OMG, he actually had been produced over 100 short films. And it is safe to say that he is just getting started. This is Miss George Elias. George Elias Presents.
Whichever one works for you. George Elias of George Elias.
Yeah, I know. I like the George Elias.
Yeah.
And I was like wondering how I can pronounce your last name, and I pronounce it right? Yeah.
I've heard every which way, so yes. Thank you.
Elias.
Yep.
But
Everything.
anyways, thank you so much for joining me today,
Thank
George.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like that intro. It made me feel good. So yeah.
Oh, you know, every time you come to my show, and anybody who's been on my show, I have over 100 episodes of Let's Talk World, and I just got awarded, as you can see my
I can see it.
right
It's
there,
awesome.
100 shows. I have over 100 guests already on Let's Talk World, and you
Jeez.
probably the 150.
Hey, that works.
Yeah,
That works.
anything works, right? Well, thank you so much for joining me today and taking the time to come over here with this COVID-19 situation.
Yes. Yeah. Be careful out there, everybody. It's dangerous, but hey, the show must go on, right?
Yes, of course. The show must go on. We have to go on, moving, living our life, correct?
Pretty much.
Anyways, George, let me ask you this. Besides the things that I already mentioned, who is George Elias actually?
Oh, jeez. Who am I? Well, I'm a storyteller. I like to tell stories. I'm mostly a writer above anything else. I became a director because of my love for film. And who am I? I'm a nerd. I'll admit it. I mean, look, I'm wearing a Doggy Kong shirt.
That's amazing.
I'm a nerd. I love to read, love to watch films, video games here and there, museums, like all that kind of stuff. No nightclubs or anything for me. I'm boring.
Well, I'm boring too. If you believe it or not, I'm a nerd too. I'm just a sexy nerd kind of thing.
Well, no, I like your studio. It's like they
Thank
can't
you.
see it.
I
but-
created, well, they can see it if they go back to our page.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
So obviously, you're busy. You're doing your thing. That's amazing. Like, I
Thank
like your
you.
studio.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And you got awarded, so yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, anyways, I actually saw you on Las Vegas or Vegas Live with Ninon, which is part of social media shows. I saw you. I got interested with you. I'm like, oh, that's George Elias. And then,
Hi, Nina.
hi, Ninon. I'll be there tomorrow on her show.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
I
nice.
just got invited. Oh yeah.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
So is her producer, Steven. Hey, Steve.
Oh yeah. Hi, Steve, Mr. Steve Chibo.
Yeah, that.
Yes. But anyways, so let's talk about, you will see actually a video. I didn't actually prepared it, but I hope I'm going to be able to show you one of the videos. Is that the 2020 or the 2019?
I released it in 2020, but it's a collection of some of my films. It's like snippets of basically a collage of some of the work I've done. I'm not going to put every short film because, like you said, over 100 that be
I
there all
know.
day, and nobody wants to sit there all day. But yeah, it's a collection of some of my favorite pieces of things I've done with people in the local community. Films, somewhat myself. I act in some of them as well.
Yes, I
so,
seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it. You know what's the most interesting short film that I seen so far from you is this blank space. I think it's orange, right? Is it orange or red?
Well, it depends where you see it,
Oh.
Because some people said it was orange, other people said it was a red screen. It's actually supposed to be a red screen, but it depends where you see it.
You know what I see it? What I see when I'm
You're talking about the movie.
yes, the movie.
Uh-huh.
Yes, is actually black.
That too?
Yeah, I see it black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I-
I'm colorblind, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, for real. Yeah, yes, I'm a colorblind filmmaker.
So, that's amazing. But anyways, that's really amazing. I've known only one person who is colorblind, and we argued for hours and hours and hours about the color of this house. So yeah,
You've met too.
yeah.
Like your dress, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's red. I don't know if it's orange. I can't tell. I hate colors.
It's
because
actually
like,
gold.
we'll go with gold.
Well,
Yeah.
anyways, George, so what's interests you of creating movies? Besides the fact that you love movies, you said you're a pretty good looking nerd, and
I am. Oh, thank you. Yay.
yes, you are.
Oh well, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
you know,
What interests me, you said?
yes.
Regarding
What makes you start doing this?
filmmaking?
Yes.
This might make some people angry, but those of you out there know why. I got tired of being told no.
I love it.
Well, I would take my scripts to a lot of local filmmakers, and I'd have the location, I'd have the actors, the team, the budget. You guys know who you are, and it was always no.
I want to know them.
I'll tell you later. And the thing is, when I would ask them why, it was always either there's no audience for that, like nobody wants to see that kind of film, or no, and it never really gave me a reason. Like if you don't
Yes.
like the script, say that.
Yeah,
I respect
exactly.
that more.
Exactly. Get
And-
it straight to the point. Tell me straight to my face because I don't want any BS.
Yeah, don't tiptoe around it. Just be honest.
Yeah.
You don't like it, great. I'll take it to somebody else.
Exactly.
And let's see, about a year or two of that, of constantly just kind of being overlooked and being told no, I was like, you know what? Filmmaking can't be that hard. It can't be that hard,
You have a camera, you have a vision,
Well,
you have an idea.
Well,
ready to
I
go.
didn't have a camera.
Oh.
I was
But your
actually
phone is a camera.
well, at the time I was using cell phones and tablets, and because I knew that I didn't have a microphone, I didn't have the best audio, I made a bunch of silent films where they don't say anything. It's just reactions from the audience, because I love theater a lot too. I've always wanted to do a play, and I just started doing short films, and before I knew it, in let me see, I think it was a month, I already had made like 7. So I was like, this isn't that hard. So I kept going, and that's what led where we are now.
That's amazing. That's a really good, it's very uplifting story. The reason why I said that is I started my production with just my computer without all these things that you see right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't have a microphone at the time, just my camera. I don't have any chairs. I only
comfy
have
chair,
you
guys.
see that white bar stool in there?
Yeah, the one
That's
right
the on I have 3 of those.
Uh-huh.
So I have one where I'm sitting down, one where I put my flower, and where I put my camera. And I sit down in there. And then the feedback that I get on my beginning of doing this is bad reception, bad this,
Yeah.
bad that. I said, all right, you don't get the idea. The idea for me, being a shy person, I don't want to be taken picture at. I don't want video in my face. Nothing. I don't want social media in the beginning. And for me to come out there, that's the idea. Come out there. I got that vision and idea, and I'm like, let me try this. That's what people are forgetting. They love to judge
Well,
outside and not in
self-reflection.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, it's always easier to make fun of somebody than it is to push them, promote them. And like you say, you just do it.
Yeah.
Just shut up and just do it. That's what I tell people. Just as long as you're producing, it's good. But see, I think a lot of people, what they want to do nowadays is they don't want anybody to see their progression. Like let's say they'll make 10 short films or videos or whatever, but they never release them. They just release one, and people like, that one looks really good. People are like, oh, wow, you did so great on your first film. Me, I had no problem airing out my dirty laundry, but I mean, it's
Exactly,
like
right?
you can see, and in reality, I have to correct that. It's actually over 300 short films, not 100. Because
300. Oh, and
yeah.
oh my God. For 5 years.
Yeah, I have
would
actually
say.
over 300, and there's a lot that I have in the archives. I call it that because I've never released them. on hard drives, on YouTube that have never been released. And you can see the progression. I think a lot of people are afraid of that. And a lot of people are afraid of it because a lot of people don't know how to take what they call constructive criticism. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
And a lot of people out here, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just plain out criticism.
Yes.
Like if you tell somebody I don't like your movie, and then they ask you why, and you tell them because I didn't like it was too bright, or I didn't like the colors of it, or I didn't like the sound. That's constructive.
That's very constructive because that's where you learn.
Exactly.
Without them telling you what's wrong, you'll never ever learn.
Yeah. But if you flat out tell somebody I don't like your movie, why? I just don't like it. That's just being rude. That's just being mean. But if you show somebody something and they're like I don't like it because of the sound, or I didn't like the performance of this person, or I didn't like the characters or whatever.
Or anything. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell
constructive.
us the reason so that we know.
Yeah. You're supposed to jot that down either on actual paper or mentally. And then the next time you do it, you learn from mistakes. Exactly. And one thing I want to tell filmmakers or content creators in general, some people will tell you not to do it because it's bad, but go back and watch your own stuff. Watch your own stuff. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to do that because that's arrogant or that's being full of myself. No, study yourself. Go back and watch it because there, right there, you realize that could have been better, or the camera's too far to the left or right, or the audio's bad, and then you're learning. But some people they just upload things and never go back to watch it.
And never watch it. What I learned from the beginning of me doing this is I go back, watch the whole the whole show.
Yeah.
And listen to myself. I listen to myself. I look on how I actually my pose, how my voice, and what words I repeated 100 million times. I do that. Although I'm not. I hate that. I hate seeing myself in camera. I hate it when I start watching things. And I remember this guy who is my very good friend up to this day. He used to tell me, let's go and watch it together. So he watched with me together, and I'm like counting how many times actually I said actually, like probably the whole 1 hour show I said it probably 50 times, and then the next time I go on camera I I said actually already, I'm not gonna say it again.
But see
that's a learning.
Everyone has what they say, their mannerisms. Their
Yes.
tics. Yeah, you have those people that talk with their hands, I being one of them. Then you have those ones that are just stiff. They're like this, and they're very monotone.
Some people like the.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that's how you are.
Yes.
But
and you have to love who you are. But if you can modify it and make it better, why not?
Well, you got to realize there's also the person and there's the persona. How you have. I'll use Walt Disney for example, right? There's Walt Disney, the persona. Which is the one we see, which is the owner of Walt Disney, the company worth billions of dollars, does all these things, whatever. Then you had Walt Disney, the man. We never met him, the man who started drawing the characters, who filed for bankruptcy, who ended up homeless for a little bit, who did his whole struggle. You know what I mean? You have the person and you have the persona. You know what I mean? And I think some people don't know how to differentiate the two. They want to stay the persona all the time, and then the problem with that is whenever somebody catches you, like let's say you're going to go get something to eat. Right, and they see you, and because they know you're always the persona, that's when they flip. That's when they get angry and like, stop! Don't take pictures of me. Leave me alone. You have to know how to disconnect the two. You know what I mean? Like you have you right now in front of the camera, and then there's you off camera.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's amazing. That's very interesting. I just want to I am getting a lot of ideas, but we're gonna take the whole day if I'm gonna catch up on everything. But one thing that I love what you said is about the Disney, Walt Disney, and I always use this in all of my shows. Just keep in mind, guys, when you have an idea, you have a vision, go for it, no matter how many mistakes you made. Because like what he just mentioned, Walt Disney, the one who's drawing things, do you know that he started in his garage, drawing like almost all his whole life, and he drawn a lot before he get to the Mickey Mouse.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he failed. Everybody said no to all the drawings that he did in the beginning before he get to the Mickey Mouse. And when he get the Mickey Mouse, everybody get into it. That's where he start making money.
You do know he got fired for lacking imagination, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, look that up. He actually got fired. I think he got fired from a newspaper area for lacking imagination. Kind of ironic when you look at it, isn't it?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but-
So yeah. So well, thank you so much, George, for being with us. Do you have any last thoughts before we go?
Just at your studios. I like it. I'm impressed by it. I
Thank
like
you.
it. I like the lights. I just can't tell the color. But no, just for everybody who's watching, if you guys want to make films, just do it. Just get out there and do it. And nowadays, you really have no excuse because you have cell phones, you have GoPros, you have tablets. What else? Help me out here. There's so
I
many.
have
You have the professional
everything,
cameras.
yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of things. There really is no excuse.
There's no excuse.
None. Like get out there and just film. If you want to be a filmmaker, the best thing to do is just get out there and do it.
Yep.
You know, and if you can't find actors, use yourself.
here.
Yeah, you have her. You know, but if you
I'm
can't,
not a good actor, but
well,
I can.
well, that's the director's job. The director's to make the actor look good. You know what I mean? Just use yourself if you don't have any actors. I've done it many a times. You know, not because I want to, but because But yeah, check out George Elias Presents. Just Google it. Leads you to the YouTube and the Facebook. And
Facebook,
there's too many
everything.
social media, so I can't keep up anymore.
I know, right? Well, thank you so much, George. Thank you so much, Guy. You heard it from the person who actually started with nothing like me. So thank you so much. If you guys have any comments, please comment on the comment box, and please subscribe on our socialmediashows.com to see more interviews and more show on social media shows. We'll see you guys again later. Enjoyed our Thank you for watching Let's Talk World. I hope you enjoyed our featured guests for the day. Please visit us on socialmediashows.com, subscribe on our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. Don't forget to share and like and comment on our show. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next week.